Praise King!
Rezo in neighborhood.
Trying to get a ward down? No,
They already got the deep one down, Proki.
I mean, they can maybe kill Wraith King here, but I mean, Doom really doesn't want to have to fight level 1, so Devour level 1 is just way too good to pass up, so.
Sax is there as well. Actually going to heal up Resolution, so Thunderbirds, they themselves could look to try and turn. We'll see a bit of a fight around the rune, and in the end of the day, it's going to be the 2-for-2 going either way, and Thunderbirds getting themselves the first blood. They may even be able to get themselves more here. Mana is nearly going to be there for Resolution to have a second Ray Fire Blast. He's clarity up, he's got it good to go, drops it down, and with the Shadow Word damage as well, this should be a second kill for Thunderbirds as they block Mind Control off, give a bit of gold as well to Weeha, perfectly done, and Liquid all a bit of a mess down there. Making sure that they get that Sunstrike hit as well is huge for Weeha in this mid lane. I mean, the mid lane matchup as well, Invoker versus TA. Oh, actually, we'll hold that for because top lane Moon is being gone on. Hasn't quite hit level 2. He needs one more creep to die to get that XP for the Burrow Strike, but it looks like he's not going to get that lucky as Liquid will take him down and punish him. You know, obviously getting that first point in the passive, you need it, but if you can't hit that 2 in time, you're always going to be vulnerable.
But now that they've rotated Warlock up here, it's even harder for them to kill Moon Meander. On the bright side, though, that is going to give more space for Mind Control in the safe lane, and he's already picked up level 3. And in the mid matchup, if that continues to go well for Miracle, then overall this will be all right for Liquid. But they've got to give some space here to Wyvern, who's going to die, and Spectre.
Yeah, ticking out to the Shadow Word. He came forward trying to interrupt the pull that was being made. And Moon, actually with the next Burrow Strike onto Matumba. Matumba himself incredibly low. His Saxa has got a Shadow Word if he can get himself just in range. And Matumba, he's going to be taken down as well as Thunderbirds get a second double kill for the Warlock on the off lane. And Liquid looking after a really rocky start in this lane.
Yeah, so I really like this choice by Moon here. Really affect the lane.
Some Mind Control there, pick up an Invis and
they're
eyeing up middle. He's not quite level 6. Does have the Shockwave nuke, but it's going to be top lane where the action again is happening. Moon moves in onto Kuroki. The Cold Embrace will be there. Moon, though, revs up the epicenter. He's sticking around for the Monkey King kill, and he'll get it. Brings down Kuroki. Matumba in return, trying to find Saxa. The stick charge, just about keeping him alive. He'll still fall down as Matumba dives in deep, but Resolution coming in with the rotation, looking to hunt down Matumba. Quite enough mana for another dagger. He does have a mana. He's got the mana for TP. He's going to go for it. He's not going to make it. Resolution hunts him down just in time. And with a good few crits, he should be able to get this. I mean, Matumba's speedy with those phase boots.
He's still map hacking?
He's been duped. Resolution's still looking for him in the trees. Matumba just cuts across the lane, gets out. And meanwhile, whilst the attention was being drawn up there, mid lane, Liquid went full in and took down Weeha.
So, good escape, but still costs the Spectre a lot of time here. In the meantime, Moon Meander pressuring the tower. Yeah, this should be a dead kill.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, they didn't stack the stuns. They're holding on to the Brave Fire Blast. They don't even need it for GH. Or maybe they did. GH gets away. He lives, and Moon goes down. GH will finally pop. But now Liquid with the 3-man reaction straight in onto Resolution does have the reincarnate. So he's going to have that second life to go, which will almost certainly be popped as Mind Control tries to chase it down. Can they kill him a second time? Doesn't look like it.
No.
They can find someone, but it's always going to be risky because we've seen already how both teams in this game are very quick to react and make sure that no one's left alone. But mid lane Miracle, he's fairly deep. Kuroki comes in with the Boundless to cancel the epicenter charge up, and Matumba haunting in, as mentioned, able to be involved in 2 quick kills. The Roar will be there just to hold them back, but no follow-through from Thunderbirds to find anything in reaction, and that's brilliant,
At this stage of the game, Liquid's actually sitting really good after they got that double kill mid with the tower. It killed all of the early tower advantage that Thunderbirds
bottom lane, they just go for the quick and easy kills here. There's been a bit of a downtime, but the action picking back up as bottom lane Saxa caught out.
Almost no way that he survives there. And this is really a nice thing about the Monkey King Spectre. The laning was really rough, but now it's just so easy to find a hero. And if it's somebody like Warlock that can't defend themselves, easy every time.
This could be nice. 5 seconds until the Boundless strikes. They don't have the initial stun follow-up, but they've already got 3 touches onto Weeha with the meld damage. It's more than enough for Liquid to pick up the Invoker kill. A massive one to find. That will be the goal for Miracle, to have the Desolator complete. No one towards the mid lane really at the moment. Only the Wyvern. General neighborhood.
Yeah.
He's already heading himself out of there.
Basically, Liquid's just paying attention to this. They know that their opponents have really good team fights, so what they're going to do is just avoid fights. I don't even know if they can get this kill.
GH should be fine. Still has the Cold Embrace to rely on to get the heal off when he's far enough away. KuroKy's coming across, mass TPs. They want to make something happen. There's the Haunt, the boundless strike onto Resolution. The Golem's been dropped in return though. Thunderbirds trying to use it to buy themselves some space to back out, but they've already lost the Warlock. Resolution being surrounded by the 4-mana Liquid, but Moon comes in with a beautiful epicenter burrow strike, but is it enough damage? The Golem's been taken out. Matumba Man's low. Resolution has the Wraith Fire Blast, finds the kill. They've lost Miracle as well here. GH has to get himself the hell out of there, and Mind Control could be in trouble as well. The Wraith Fire Blast connects. Moon is going to have the burrow strike to find another. The crit comes through, and Thunderbirds end up taking the team fight, and they may not even been done yet. Moon still hunting down GH. GH tries to hide in the trees. He's not going to get out. 4 down on Liquid. Thunderbirds. I mean, it just kind of I really want to give credit to Saxa there. Just even though it didn't look great at the start, just drops the rock.
They were around that area when they ended up smoking, but either way, still really solid play. They'll try to turn this into a Roche kill though. TA is one of the best Roche heroes, but can they get there?
Oh, on the side already. Epicenter coming out from Moon as he bursts down KuroKy, and immediately eliminating one of the members of Liquid will force them to back off, and that brought Roshan down to half health. They don't feel too much threat around the pit. They need to be careful about a good ult from GH.
I mean, Thunderbirds messed up really bad there. Misery summoned the Hawk. The Roche clapped and killed us. They don't have vision. This is going to be hard for Thunderbirds.
The Haunt coming in straight away with the Winter's Curse. The Radiant will get Roche, and they do still get the Aegis. Liquid aren't able to stop them doing that. Matumba falling incredibly low, trying to get himself up to the high ground, but the Sunstrike, not quite enough as the damage is split with the creeps. Matumba's still on the run. Weeha, can he chase this one down? They themselves don't have any vision there, Thunderbirds, so Matumba Man will be safe with the initial attempt to juke, but the TP's still on cooldown for 30 seconds. There's no way this man gets out. Surely not.
No way.
No way. No, oh my goodness.
Holy
okay, they've not
crap.
seen. He's still got 20 seconds of
No, they assume he's gone.
Oh my goodness.
You don't keep looking at this point. Oh, I haven't seen him in 40 seconds. Maybe he's still here, guys.
Almost certainly going to be in risk of being punished by Thunderbirds.
He could actually kill Invoker, maybe. Invoker's probably who he's hoping for, but
I don't know, quick reactions from Wee could get
working
him out
out.
with a good tornado.
they spot
But
that.
yeah, they're going to Haunt in. They want to fight. Mind Control gets the Doom on to the Sand King, but in response, Taxus there. Drops the Golem. Already Liquid trying to split. GH with a decent curse on the backlines, managing to lock down the Invoker and the Sand King, and in fact, that's going to be it for Liquid as they get the 2. They've popped the Wraith King once. Can they do it again? They've lost Miracle, though. The Golem's still alive, pounding through Liquid's lineup. And Matumba Man trapped amongst the Ancients, trying to get himself away, but he's ticking down low. Does actually manage to survive. Resolution tries to hunt him down with a blink forward, but it's going to be off the point. And on the back lines, they were able to take down Misery as well. Resolution ready to come back in. He's going to try and go for the one-man cleanup. Oh my goodness, that crit! They said Doom had a lot of health. Not anymore. That one shot from Resolution bringing Mind Control straight out of the game.
Oh,
it needs to break the trees. Oh, I didn't break the right ones.
Just a little bit too late here.
They know that they can't get the monkey. Oh, okay, well, if he comes down off the trees, they might... Oh, no, KuroKy just with the bait, but the Sunstrike's there! They've got him this time. Thunderbirds able to outplay Kuro at the end of the day.
You're seeing in that last fight, just does a lot of right-click damage. It's very hard to kill, survivable, and it's not going to stop.
Misery with the roar onto Matumba. Matumba does have backup, and this is right by the shrine. So Liquid straining with the reaction, but Moon on the back of it all with the Epi straight onto GH. Sunstrike setups there. As they'll take the Wyvern out the fight. Mind Control just being pulled apart from his team. Moon may go down, but Mind Control, can he survive? Cold Snaps there is the Wraith Fire Blast. Double kill for Weeha. And again, another trade where Thunderbirds are coming out on top in terms of numbers.
It's definitely good to have, but it all depends who goes first. If he gets chain stunned, he's dead, 100%. And they're going to go in first on him.
Let's see what they can find here. Resolution. Ooh, quickly though, as the blink outs there from Miracle. There'll be a Haunt from Matumba. Matumba's actually gone right into the midst of it all. Mind Control jumps in with the Doom. Very nice. Make sure there's no chaotic offering this fight. The Winter's Curse is there to control the Wraith King. KuroKy's looking to Moon on the sidelines. Miracle's chasing down Wee. They've brought down the Invoker. They've taken Wraith King down once. They may be able to do it again. He'll jump forward. He's looking for the crown to GH. He isn't going to be able to find it here. They surround him. Resolution almost certainly going to go down a second time here. And Liquid doing it there. And you've got to give hats off to Mind Control, getting in with that Doom without the chaotic offering, which it was pretty much been the key component in the last few fights. They couldn't quite do it, and they may not be done yet. KuroKy looking to Moon. It's going to get out the courier though, just sitting there
left it
with the AC completion recipe and the armor. Oh my goodness, and there's no AC now for 3 minutes. Still down, I'm actually saying that, only for 5 seconds, but it looks like the speed that Thunderbirds can take this is going to be too quick for Liquid to have the chance to contest. So, oh, they do want. Oh, Matuma, he tries for it. Not quite there in time. The burst strike in reaction. The combo ready to come through from Weeha. They're actually probably a creep there. Kuroki drops the ult in the midst of it all. They're bringing Weeha and Resolution down low. They've already found two. They'll pop the Aegis on Weeha. The bashes coming through from the Wukong's command, knocking the Wraith King down. Also, the bashes again on Weeha. A second bash from this Wukong's, doing huge amounts in this team fight, and they'll clean up the fifth as well. A perfect ultimate there from Kuroki. And Liquid, they don't get the roast, they don't get the Aegis, but they get the full team.
That's huge against Beastmaster as well. Especially if you grab somebody that isn't like Wraith King. Pretty much any other hero is definitely a threat to dying this game.
Summer Man will be gone on here. The Manta Star, though, causing initial trouble for the Raw, but it still comes through in time with the Golem drops as well. They'll chainstone up the Horn, tries to get his way out. He's not going to make it. Boundless Strike will be dropped. Mind Control in the front of his all. Kuroki questioning if he wants to get himself involved. Miracle is now coming across to try and join Mind Control. Tornado EMP trying to split Liquid up. Burrow Strike from Moon to hold back Kuro and GH. And with the Deafening Blast and Meteor combo, they'll find one kill. They may even get a second. GH trying to get himself out with the Winter's Curse and TP, and he does make it. Neat little play from himself, but overall, pressure being put on by Matumba, and now making it across from behind on the mid lane.
Yeah, it's so sick what they did. Miracle came mid, pushed the wave, which means T-Birds has to move over and push it, which lets them initiate.
They're going to go straight in here with the Haunt. And yeah, looking for the backliners, making sure that there's no chaotic offering for this team fight with the Doom dropped as well. They'll take down Saxa. Resolution now being focused, has been split up from the team. Weeha comes in with the Tornado and EMP to try and hold them back. Kuroki has managed to get the Wukong's command off in the high ground, so they'll bring down the Wraith King once, and they'll go for a second time. Boundless Strike immediately there. The damage from Miracle coming through with the Bloodthorn finds a second, and now Misery's in trouble as well. Matuma, he's out of mana, but he's there with the chase down. They've got the trap slow. Liquid find a third, only losing GH for that fight. Weeha and Moon are still in the neighborhood. Trap slow onto Wee, holds back Kuro with the cold snap, but Mind Control straight in on his face. Looking for the chase down onto Invoker. Again, the Boundless Strike from Kuroki, slowing down Weeha that little bit more. Did get the dust stop, but Moon's there with the Epi Burrow Strike to hold back Kuroki, but it's not enough damage. Miracle quick with the Bloodthorn, tries to go for the chase, but Moon's out with a blink, and the Sandstorm should be safe for now.
And it also applies to your Wukong's commands, so those are also going to drain mana. Not to mention, just does a lot of damage.
Yeah. So. And as I said, he's level 23, but because he's a bit dumb, the in-game's not great. He's only got 800 mana, so it could definitely been burnt out. There's the Haunt. Misery being looked for first. The Chaotic Offering did come out in time. In fact, Moon comes in with the two-man Burrow Strike. Thunderbirds trying to finish off Miracle. They'll have the Raw to hold him. The damage from Rezo, the crits is not going to be quite enough. Resolution, the evasion is destroying him. He can't get the hits in onto Miracle with the Butterfly, and the Solar Crest buff from his teammate. He's fine. 3 dead on Thunderbirds. They'll come back in with the Epicenter, but it's not quite enough damage. Matumba Man just absolutely losing no health at all with this heart. They can't kill him. They're found 4. They're going to be able to find 5 as the bash comes in from Kuroki. A Meld Strike straight between the eyeballs of Moon.
That was a really good fight for Liquid there. The Monkey King ultimate just controlled the fight so well. I think it was the Invoker on the backline. Didn't do much damage, but the important thing was that it really limited what Wraith King's initiation did. He landed us out of the engagements. It's just always doomed, killed.
Yeah, Limb Miracle. Have that DD. And Resolution actually going to jump down to the low ground looking for the initiation. But again, Solar Crest is on Miracle. He just can't hit him. Miracle just walks it off. He's A-OK. The Haunt comes through and Liquid, they're ready to rock and roll. Straight in onto the high ground. Miracle bursts down one, takes down Misery, turns towards Resolution. They'll pop the Reincarnate. The BKB up, ready to look for more. Resolution will get the blink out. Being forced away from their tier 3. Not feeling too scared at all by the potential of Thunderbird's defense. Burrow Strike back to safety from Moon. The Rax in the mid lane, sure to be going down as Liquid looking to be borderline unstoppable at this point.
They're just going to run out of damage really soon. They have to have a good team fight now or very soon or they're going to lose.
If they find Matumba, that would be nice, but he does have friends around the corner. And he's such a big target to go on. They will try with the jump in. Liquid's going to come back. He responds again. Mind Control, this time with the Doom straight onto Weeha. So Weeha is out the fight. Can't throw any Tornado or such in to break it up in response. And Liquid, they can continue to chase. Diffusal Blade from Matumba Man used to slow down Resolution. Does have the Reincarnate. It's actually going to fall on the mana. Might not even have mana for it. He does just have enough mana. But Liquid, they're almost certainly ready to kill him a second time. Weeha will come in with the Meteor, trying to save Resolution, but it's not going to happen. Kuroki with the bash chasing down for more, and Thunderbirds tap out. They've had enough. and Liquid really pulling it together and showing us some very, very impressive play this game one.
Yeah, I think Mind Control and GH especially really pulled together in the mid-game fights. I think Mind Control played amazing all game, but
Arc Warden.
for Thunderbirds, keeping Moon Meander in the front is the safer way to do this, because Misery knows that he's the vulnerable of the three.
Moon, in the burrow and trying to get some Cosmic Finale procs to harass him back. And in fact, yeah, Misery has been trapped up by KuroKy and GH. That's going to be your first blood. KuroKy, brilliant start to the game. We saw him get the bounty, getting the first blood. This is huge for Monkey King.
Yeah, he's going to take some damage here, though. The creeps plus the sanking. He might be able to get this kill.
That's close, yeah. I mean, the Cosmic Finale, if he gets one more touch, he could have done it, but the open wounds is there to slow him back in return. Has got a man going to Burrow Strike, which he is going to need. In fact, Burrow Strike's and aggressively looking to try and get GH. Matuma Man look to chase down Moon. Hasn't quite got the movement speed to find him.
Nice.
KuroKy jumps back in on Misery, who did get the kill there with the Illuminate, but pays with his life as Liquid do find him in return and make sure that they keep this trade down bottom as a 2-for-1.
I think that's pretty valuable. A little bit of gold there for the Coddle. Level 2 as well is not bad to have. Sanking gonna...
He's got another Burrow Strike.
Yeah,
again, I mean, the choice to Burrow Strike back in, is it not good for him to just Burrow Strike away and create distance in that situation?
Yeah, he's playing very aggressive right now. That one was definitely a mistake for sure.
Can he himself get much done in terms of rotating to overlays?
Yeah, that's definitely the goal. I mean, he can be somewhere with Monkey King and do something good. Gank coming in mid.
Yeah, trying for the TP out is not going to make it with Kuro being there as well. Miracle getting himself a nice bit of a cash bonus.
But for now, they're gonna maybe try to pressure resolution. They spot Misery at least. That's the guy they want to go on. Yeah, I think he's dead right now.
Yeah, again, the easy kill for Liquid. They keep it alight. Nice Boundless as well to catch the TB off on the back of it. There will be a snowball as Thunderbirds trying to find something in return, looking towards GH. They'll get it. 1-for-1 trade will occur. And if they can transition it into a tier 1 push, that would be great. But there's a lot of heroes from Liquid coming up for the defense. Thunderbirds, they are going to try and move forward. Boundless Strike onto Saxa. Gets the snowball off, in fact. The Void still on cooldown from Mind Control. Look for the chase down. Saxa trying to juke this one out, but KuroKy up in the trees, giving that essential vision to allow Liquid to have that clean fight. Managed to find the Tusk. GH suffering a bit with the creeps here, but KuroKy will be there to get them off before the 10-minute mark. This is textbook Monkey King play.
Yeah, he's playing amazing, actually. He's using all his skills perfectly, too. Very difficult to make sure that you make everything happen perfectly on that hero, usually. They're going to try to kill the Mimic thing.
Yeah, let's see as the backup from GH is
or
there,
just the hero.
trying to save Miracle, and it won't be good enough. Thunderbirds managing to take him down. In response, though, Matuma Man already charging forward. Moon, again, with these very aggressive Burrow Strikes. Burrow Strike down to the low ground. Won't be punished for it, though, so Liquid do back off.
Yeah, he can pick up a Shadow Blade and all, but if you're just walking next to an ally, his flux skill doesn't work, and Bristle's just going to chase him down, and this might just happen here again, too.
Oh, if they kill him again in quick succession, that's going to be brilliant for Thunderbird. Straight in onto Miracle with the Nasal Goo. The War's Punch slow as well. He'll try and get himself to the field, but that's not going to save you against the magic damage. The Quill sprays as well, as they rip through him and the Illusion.
Definitely costing him a lot of gold. Yeah.
Bottom lane, Moon trying to finish this tower off, but Matuma Man is there to start to force him back. KuroKy, again, ready to be in position, but doesn't get the stun off in time. Yeah, Moon with the immediate Burrow Strike into the Illuminate. It'll be Thunderbirds getting the first kill. Now Matuma with the raid still on cooldown, could be in trouble. Immediate Infest to get that burst heal, but the chase down will be there with the slows, the stuns. Thunderbirds get a second. They'll get the tower. Again, Thunderbirds, after suffering early on from these Monkey King rotations, now reacting really nicely and getting Weehaw active across the map.
Like, he could dive Miracle right now, maybe. Like, they had to TP right there because there was a real chance that Weehaw dives.
Yeah, for sure. With this DD, Weehaw is ready to get aggressive. GH will lock him in under the tower. KuroKy's there from the high ground with a beautiful Wukong's command. Can they kill him, though? Yes, with Resolution Metamorphosis, they'll find it. They'll get KuroKy down, and they'll try and move in for more. Moon with the two-man Burrow Strike onto GH and Mind Control. They'll pick a second. They should get the third as Mind Control surrounded in the tree line. They'll find that surely he's tanky. He's big. He's strong. Not quite strong enough as he finally goes down, and as a bonus, Rezo and Saxa were able to chase down Miracle, getting 4 kills in the mid lane.
and Resolution on the end of his Metamorphosis. But Kuro's going to be able to go in maybe.
Steal?
Yeah,
Can they go for some sort of big play? Yeah, the Thunderbirds are respecting this.
They have to. They made too big of a mistake going in like this.
Okay, thinking about going in, but the burrow strike again. Moon with these plays catching out the monkey before he can do anything. He's almost certainly going to pop. He does get the boundless strike off in time, and they did kill Misery. And with Weeha and Resolution wrapping back in from the bottom, they'll take a kill in return. Jump forward from Moon as he finds GH. Matumba trying to play around with Moon, but he can't with the Sandstorm and the Burrow Strike. He's fine. Miracle's still there, laying down a lot of wraiths around this pit. Weeha has to be careful. Mind Control in with a Crippling Fear. Void onto Saxa, bursting him down low. Miracle continuing to try and zone them back with the Wraith spam. There's the Snowball from Saxa, who very nicely tries to get himself up to the higher ground, going towards the Ancients, but for some reason he doesn't quite close the gap. Moves back in though with the Epicenter onto 2. Matuma Man Rage still on cooldown for 5 seconds. Resolution and Misery looking for the chase down. Matuma trying for the TP out. He's not going to make it though, as Thunderbirds will take down the Lifestealer and move themselves back into the Roshan pit.
And now Roche is going to have no armor from the Solar Crest. They finished Roche. I can't believe they're able to take that fight. I mean, Liquid did the right thing. They needed to pressure there. But as long as Weeha's in the front, they're going to be... It'll definitely waste the smoke, most likely. I'm sure they'll prep for this. Miracle. Oh, this could be really bad, actually. They don't have vision.
He's gone. Surely he can't get his way out of this one. With 3 heroes surrounding him, he's dead.
That was a huge mistake. Like, they definitely saw the smoke.
They definitely.
Just Thunderbirds took it the right place.
Done now and picked up the recipe trying to go for that Mione, but Weeha is obviously eyeing up a BKB. And once this man has a Vanguard and a BKB, the damage just isn't there from Liquid to do anything about Weeha. They have to ignore him, but at the same time, because it's this mid, Core Bristleback in a great position, and he's going to have a lot of damage to offer. The team fight kicks off. Misery with the Blinding Light knocks them back. Mind Control on the front lines taken down. Now the chase down from Liquid as they'll look to try and get a bit more potentially from Thunderbirds. Miracle with the Tempest double, trying to zone back Weeha, but who was seeing this, the flux just that you have in these fights is so low.
And if your opponents have better gank pressure than you as well, then you're just not really accomplishing that much. They are going to go for the CM kill. They even scanned for that one. Thunderbirds were expecting somebody, like they were hoping for a Monkey King kill, but found CM instead. Ooh, can they get the follow-up? Like, what does he do here?
He tells Kuro to pick another hero.
He got another Ice Shards too because of the Coddle. That was cool. He can cast that twice. That's a 14-second block with Ice Shards. That's insane, actually. So he's doing his best about pushing, but I don't know. I just like right in the meantime they defended that, and Weeha's still hitting a building. That's how confident he feels right now. Feels like he can be anywhere. Oh, the big save from Soxa. That was so sick.
Matuma Man's just wrapped around from the back lines and immediately looking into Misery again. Good Wukong's command into the 3-man Boundless Strike. They'll take down Wow. They'll get the Saxa as well. Weeha forced to put the BKB as he's trying to run himself away. Liquid, they can't deal with that BKB Bristle. They'll have to leave him.
But I think from here on out he may go. Maybe if he goes Lotus Orb, I don't know. I'm not sold on that build this game. Oh, free Courier. That was a gimme.
At the same time, Liquid were able to find Misery in the jungle, but for sure, Thunderbirds getting the favorable trade. They'll put the pressure onto the tier 2, force out the fortification. Now, this time the float's coming into play. You're going to see Weeha say, come and stand next to me, boys. And taking a bit of damage here, and it looks like they're keeping themselves away from it. Moon will try and come in with the Burrow Strike, but with the silence onto Saxa. Saxa, he's out and down. Boundless Strike onto Weeha. He'll put the BKB, try and get himself out. Matuma Man has to back away, though. The Quill Spray stacks, building up. Mind Control will get taken down. Again, we're seeing at the moment when that BKB is popped, very little that Liquid can do to bring him down, and Thunderbirds turning back in for more. Godlike now for Weeha as he picks up the double, and with Resolution turning up, they're ready to power down the mid lane, take a tier 2, maybe even more.
He is in the fight. I think Terrorblade's going to be able to deal with it really well. Super ranged hero. He picks up a Dragon Lance, so he's going to be able to kill the Monkey King.
Speed
as does Bristle. Like, Bristle can just run at somebody. Like,
bit of a split push coming out from Resolution's Illusions on the top lane as they work down that tier 3. Once again, in on the front, falling low, but the bait potential as Moon comes in with a Burrow Strike, but in response, Kuroki looking to get the tree down, the Wukong's command out, won't quite reach Weeha on the side of it, but they get the 2 on the front. Moon and Saxa punished for their over-aggression.
Well, it's actually 50 seconds until Nightstalker uses ult, but they've got a good 2 minutes of total window time here. They need to take a Raxer, at the least this tier 3.
Fortifications out. Miracle getting ready with the silver hedge hit. We'll get it onto the Bristleback. Mind control being focused here by Rezo and Weeha on the sidelines. Moon has managed to find the stun onto Kuroki, so making it very hard for Kuro to get off that Wukong's command. He does find it, gets the bashes out. He survives. Kuroki finally goes down, but that Wukong's command there, buying the time, hitting the bashes to allow them to get the triple kill for Miracle.
Item progression, it's just kind of a bad timing that you have to deal with as Terrorblade. And Roche going to go for Liquid here. Not too surprising considering that they put the pressure on their opponents recently, but like a ranged Mjolnir carrier of some kind. That way they could actually clear the TB illusions when going high, when they go high ground. So they really did draft interestingly for that.
Jump here, Liquid. Can they respond to this? They'll look towards Moon, bringing him down very low. Infest, the nuke damage is enough to bring him down, but in return, Thunderbirds, they'll find mind control. Kuroki quick with the jump away and now on the retreat. Tumberman and Kuro trying to get themselves out of there. Saxa with the sharp block onto Kuroki, tries to hide as a tree. It's not going to fool T-Birds as they take down the Monkey King as well.
Bottom a fraction of a second, but only so much.
Tumberman will be saved though. He
really
is inside the bubble, so the evasion isn't there for the Tempest double. Miracle's out. The Flux will bring Rezo very low though.
And that's just a Tempest double, man. He almost died. Fight goes in though. Lifestealer, this is a huge kill. Okay, Aegis. Can they get the follow-up though?
Miracle's hanging around, but this is going to be a 3 versus 3 and a scary 3 on Thunderbirds with Weeha ready to be on the front line. Saxa will go for the easier kill. Looks towards Jace. Do they have the detection? They do indeed. They'll take him down through the Glimmer Cape. In response, the Bloodthorn, the Flux bringing Moon very low. T-Birds are ready to try and break high ground once more. There's no Aegis, there's no Crystal Maiden for a full minute. And Tumberman focusing on zoning back the Bristleback. The Bloodthorn's down onto Rezo, bringing him down to half health. Weeha straining on the high ground, has to be careful. This Mjolnir damage bringing him down low, but the BKB's out. But again, another Wraith dropped up onto the high ground to continue to just zone Saxa back. Mind control has Tumberman inside him. They're ready to try and chase for more as T-Birds desperately scatter and back away from this.
They're going to chase. Here comes the blink.
Yeah, mind control.
Oh, good
immediately turned on. Yeah, the Burrow Strike in response comes through. Tumberman now in the front. Resolution's just going to turn and beat him down. The Boundless Strike is there trying to save Tumberman. Can he get his way out of this one? He can't. He's down. Miracle has the Tempest Double, looks towards Rezo, but again, TB with his own BKB doesn't care about the lightning. Kuroki trying to 1v3 here with the Wukong's command. He will take one down. The bashes keeping Thunderbirds back. He'll try and lifesteal his way back up, but they've got the Burrow Strike. They have the control. Triple kill for Resolution as Thunderbirds will end up taking the convincing team fight win. Bases there, top and middle racks being pressured by Thunderbirds. Miracle trying his best to keep them alive with the field, but Weeha simply steps into it and will allow them to bring down the melee racks on the top lane. Mid lane looking fairly exposed as well. Few seconds, Liquid will have the full lineup back up. Resolution still with the Metamorphosis, so the damage that he can offer, can he bring down a second set? There'll be the fortification, BKB forced out on Rezo, now looking to get out. Liquid looking for the chase down. Can they get anything out of this one? Kuroki jumping forward, hits the Boundless Strike onto 2, Mind Control into the midst of it, finds Rezo, hits the Silence and Void just in time to bring down the Terrorblade, and now the Shards, oh no, they've actually trapped in Weeha, but oh, the epic Burrow Strike from Moon onto 3 as he comes back in. A buyback will be there from Kuroki, but Tumberman's down for 80 seconds, does not have any buyback available. And Thunderbirds, even after losing Resolution there with a fantastic fake back as they come in with that Sand King play.
Yeah, it was such a fun little dance to see. They wanted to get close to the Terrorblade to kill him, but if they get too close, he sunders and
they kill Weeha.
They can get him low, definitely.
Yeah, it's so hard, especially with the backup. You know, Moon ready to jump in with a Burrow Strike in case anything's get too dicey. Weeha just pots the BKB. They want to go for the Megas. There's the jump in the Burrow Strike onto 2. Saxa trying to focus down. Miracle's out and down for 100. It's almost certainly going to be over unless they can get some big kills in return, Liquid. They found Moon. They'll get the Void onto Saxa, but he's shoved down to the low ground. The Sigil slow, keeping Liquid back. Saxa takes a Boundless Strike to the backside, though. Kuroki will bring down the Tusk. Tumberman with the quick Infest play. Can he keep himself alive? He's hiding in the opponent's creeps here, but Kuroki being chased down back to the fountain by Resolution as they've lost the Monkey King as well. Buybacks coming out from Thunderbirds. They know that this is their chance to close the game off as they'll turn their attention towards the tier 4, and GG is called. We'll be taking this one to a game 3 as Thunderbirds bringing it together, and Weeha, that's a man who's just played a mid Bristleback and won a game.
Oh yeah, it was a fun game to watch. Really cool strat from Thunderbirds. I think the Bristol was definitely the right hero for the game.
5 seconds remaining.
Morphling.
Yeah, absolutely not. They're pressuring super well here. He does bring another set of tangos out, but just between like Crystal Maiden, Earthshaker, and Monkey King, they've got a lot of
Look
disable
how
here.
low Resolution is as well. The Sunstrike's going to come through. This time it connects, and Resolution, he's going to try and morph his way out of this one, but Kuroki coming around the corner. He's out of mana. The Fissures there from Mind Control, securing Liquid the first blood in this top lane.
These three heroes are really strong at level 1 and allowed them to pressure quite well. Whereas if they got Pudge level 2, maybe Rubik level 2, something like that, it would have been a lot better for the opposite side.
Top lane, Kuroki going on to Saxa. Good Fissure block from Mind Control, forcing Saxa to walk the long way around. The Boundless Strike into the Frostbites there, and Liquid claiming a second kill with this aggressive tri-lane that they pulled together.
It's going so well. And with Arcane Aura, now those two heroes, Earthshaker and Monkey King, they really are in need of a lot of mana. So Arcane Aura giving them a big advantage. And there's still Sunstrike threats. Oh, he cuts the tree though.
Yeah, Rezo gets the
think there's a
tree
kill.
hit. Should be a tasty little kill for Rezo in response. Absolutely something that will really help them out considering the pressure that's been put onto that lane.
Puts me pretty happy with Matama Man getting a 1v1 lane down here with the Crystal Maiden Aura. So this just keeps going well. Prophet does pick up an Orb of Venom face.
Oh, and again, Rezo. He's able to find the tree as they move in onto Kuroki. Throw out the Boundless Strike. Kuroki almost certainly going to be taken down here. Mind Control trying to do his best to hold them back, but he's ended up putting himself in a non-ideal position, and a great hook from Misery is going to reel in a third, and this top lane in a matter of minutes suddenly is being turned on its head, and Thunderbirds getting themselves back on top.
Phase Drum will be great for overall right clicks early game, and maybe that's how Thunderbirds wants to win this game, just by overpowering and running down their enemies. Pudge looking dead here. Yeah,
he's stuck around in the top lane for a bit of solo XP, but he will be punished. But look at this move here from Thunderbirds, bringing Resolution into the middle lane to punish Miracle.
That's really good.
That is, so, you know, 5 minutes in, bringing your carry to the mid, something that Liquid just wouldn't have expected to happen.
Because Midas, you just start jungling then or something?
Absolutely, and then even if, you know, you can turn to the jungle, but still that access point is going to be open in the mid lane for Thunderbirds to make those moves around. In middle lane, he's being gone on Dream Coil into Moon, turning up with the TP. Kuroki will try and hold them back with the Boundless Strike, but already Miracle's dead. Thunderbirds have the initial burst to bring him down. Mass TP's coming through from Liquid. They'll look to try and find Weeha in response. Mind Control looking for the chase down, but they haven't got the follow-up lock. And Weeha and Saxa TPing themselves back out. Treants are kind of blocking him up. So a little bit of, I guess it's hard to coordinate between the two of them there with a small amount of space in that.
It was kind of dangerous.
But they'll still get the kill, looks of it, with Saxa coming through with the wraparound, telekinesis into the hook. They'll take down Mind Control, but the deny is there as well from Misery. He'll make sure that Liquid don't find anything in return. Yeah.
Perfect timing. A little bit too late from the Pudge, but they did coordinate that quite well. Just super fast reaction from Mind Control mostly.
Oh, in fact, talking about Mind Control, back in with a Fissure, looking to try and set up Miracle to go forward, but he's been silenced, being brought down low, can't get himself out. It's a 1-for-1 trade that Thunderbirds are going to be very happy with, and it's not over yet. Zooming forward, Resolution picks up a second. Kuro's dropped the Wukong's command, but already Thunderbirds are out of it. They'll sprout him up. Bam, a zap from Saxa to pick up a third. Resolution might not be done yet. He has another waveform. He's looking for GH. Won't get the magical nuke damage, but with the massive chase down, I believe the stolen cold snap from Saxa as well, just helping out. Man, Thunderbirds.
They just feel like they can right-click anybody, they can use their spells effectively, and their opponents are all like squishy Monkey King, squishy Crystal Maiden. They just all feel so countered.
Hiding in the trees here. Coming from the high ground, Kuroki. He's going to jump in on this one. Again, this stolen cold snap on Mind Control, causing issues for the Shaker. They do lose Saxa on the Rubik. Kuroki jumps forward. Has to be careful. Weeha's got the Dream Coil. Drops it straight away on the Monkey King. They'll move forward. Kuroki trying to play his way out as he goes under the cover of the tree, but he's not going to make it. Zip forward from Resolution. Misery's there with the wraparound. Chomps in good and hard onto the Crystal Maiden to pick up a third. And again, Thunderbirds are just breaking apart Liquid in these fights where Liquid, it seems almost like they're panicking. Go all in on these fights, leave the Naga out of it, make sure that Matumba is just ignored and can get that timing that he needs to be able to swing the game back around. At this rate, it's going to be quick. Top lane as well, looking for Rezo. Massive kill for them to find there. Beautifully done. Fissure into the Wukong's and an immediate Sunstrike, bursting down a hero that, you know, normally in this situation, it is very hard to catch. That Invis was picked up as their self-scan.
Yeah. They saw him grab it in front of their eyes, so he might get a solo kill though. Oh my god. That was perfectly casted right in the middle. There's 5
Oh, so they all beat
Wukong
down
sitting
on
him.
Moon's actually come in, but he can't quite catch this monkey. Oh, with Weeha he can. Jump forward, and the Dream Coil, they will find the punish in return. But it did cost the Dream Coil, and it was just the one for the Rubik loss. Forward, gets the Dream Coil onto Miracle. It's a little too deep, though, for them to go further in. T-Birds won't find the initial kill that they were hoping for. In fact, in return, Miracle lands the Sunstrike onto Moon, who's being focused by Matuma Man on that bottom lane.
Yeah, Naga Siren is super good against Nature's Prophet.
Oh, mid lane as well. Liquid, they find themselves a second. Weeha getting caught massively out of position as a second to fall. Misery trying to go in onto GH. He's going to miss the hook, though. GH with a freezing field, zoning Misery back. Saxa will turn, bring down Kuroki, but pays with his life as Miracle finds him, and Mind Control's there on the high ground with the control, allowing another Sunstrike for Miracle to land. And now you've got to be very worried if you're Thunderbirds. You managed to get those objectives early on, but Naga's getting big, and you've just lost a team fight massively. It's going to be a hard game to wrap for sure. I mean, no, Invoker as well with the Tornado. Lots of ways to cancel TPs from a distance.
With that said, they got great heroes for it. Rezo doing a lot of damage on the mid lane. Oh, he doesn't get the sprout off. TPs to the wrong place.
And Moon comes in. Got the dust, and okay, Miracle takes the ult to the face.
He does have the waveform. He's got it, I think.
Oh, he's done it. Rezo takes down Miracle. GH and Kuroki looking to punish with the freezing field. The jump forward, Kuroki. Does he have the boundless strike? He does not.
Great.
Will escape. Dead. Puck is down.
I don't think you can hook and sleep anymore. So Pudge can't save him yet. And they're just going to body block.
He's gone, yeah. He's surrounded in Moon Meander. He'll try and run, but the Frostbite comes through for GH. Was picked up, and they're not done yet. Fisher onto Misery. Jump forward from Kuroki. Saxa with the Storm. Fisher holds them back for a little bit of time. Telekinesis as well. He's trying to do his best to survive. But again, Liquid move forward and surround him. And they may not be done yet. Oh, Kuroki tried to jump, but Misery hooks him mid-jump. And they will punish the Monkey King. Resolution looked to push Mind Control away, but Matuma Man just moving in aggressively with this Radiance. Now looks for the TP out. Will make it. There's no sort of cancel. GH tries to get away. Won't be as lucky. But that did cost the buyback of Weeha to make those plays happen. Starting to slip a bit to the Naga Siren, but now getting Roshan as well by the looks of it. And bring them back on par. But still, of course, those two big cores of the threat. And Resolution, a lot of weight on his shoulders to carry this game on the Morphling for Thunderbirds.
Yeah. They got to do that every time, basically.
Yeah. It just speeds up his farm so much if he gets his hands on it.
Yeah, it's way too good to have a free Radiance. It's only like 60%. Oh, are they going?
Yeah, straight in onto Weeha, looking for the Chainstone with the Boundless Strike as well. Can they find it? No, they don't have quite enough damage to kill him. A Miracle's been taken down in return. Already looking a little bit rocky for Liquid. 2 TPs out, 3 TPs, but it's going to be cancelled by Wee on Kuroki. And they find a second. Mind Control looking to jump in, but
I could certainly win him fights.
Impossible.
Mind Control picking up a Glimmer Cape as well. They just... Oh, that's not going to work.
Messing up the kind of the chain stunning there between the two of them. Matuma Man's still there behind. A Resolution. I mean, look at this man's confidence. His team is starting to follow up, but he's just heading straight for Liquid. And Liquid, they're respecting it. They back off. The song will be there from Matumba. Can they actually chain stun the puck? They need perfect timing, really, to make a go for it. The Fisher, it's going to be late. Weeha gets the phase shift off. The Wukong's command will be down. Kuroki falling low, looks to juke into the trees, but he's down and out. GH as well. They've lost 2. And Matuma Man, he's now in trouble. Tries for the TP out. Is he going to make it? No, he's not. The Yules is there from Weeha, cancelling the TP. They find a third Thunderbirds, and they're not done yet. Mind Control, again, another TP unsuccessful as the sentries dropped. And bottom lane, Nature's Prophet doing it old school with the rat-a-tat-tat. Moon Meander finds the bottom racks, moves across to the mid. There's no buybacks here from Liquid. And Liquid are looking to be in an absolutely dire position now, Purge.
If anything, Miracle's got to be careful. If he gets hooked or something, this could be his death easily. But tier 2 on the top lane at least, so they won't get a triple racks right now. But 2 racks at 32 minutes in the game is really tough to play against when you're playing against.
And to kill him with that BKB.
They will be able to ensnare him. That's about it.
That's something.
Or
a little bit of disable.
And maybe they can waste his BKB with
Roshan's back
Various
up.
things.
Mind control. Jump in onto Misery. Shoves himself away. Misery tries for the hook. Isn't going to get it. Into the pit. Weehar getting bashed immediately by Roche. Looking to Jawn out. Onto Kuroki. Good Dream Coil. Onto 2. The Hex is there as well. Onto Mind Control. Miracle and Matuma coming in from the sidelines with the combo. The Song will be there to slow things down. Allow Liquid to rearrange. They do have an Echo Slam available. They'll drop the Wukong's command. Misery being slowed up. Jump up to the high ground from Weehar. Will end up finishing off the Monkey King. Misery's taken down in response, though. It's a 2-for-1 at the moment. Moon trying to man up against Matuma. Pops the BKB with a Mion in the desert, doing a lot of damage, not quite enough. GH in the trees with a freezing field, bringing Weehart down low, but the vision is there. They'll get the kill. Mind Control still hanging around. Doesn't have the mana for the Echo Slam. Now he does, but Resolution, can they kill him? There's 3 of them working towards him. Weehart comes back in, picks up the triple, and he's not done yet. Potentially, Matuma tries the TP out. Will just make it. Ends up being a 3-for-3. Both teams keeping their 2 big cores alive.
Maybe he should have rushed Basher this game because they had this tempo problem at the 15 to 20 minute mark, but...
Oh, Miracle
free
just
kill.
got popped.
But that's the issue in the fights. They cannot touch this Morphling. They can't even get close to touching this Morphling. Makes the right click from the Naga Siren do about the same damage as what Naga's actual one is.
Is it the only the right click? It doesn't amp up the Radiance?
Does not.
That would be exquisite. But there's the jump in. The fight begins. Roki
he
just
stuns
about
himself.
saved, but yeah, the coil, it still ends up stunning him. He'll get the jump off. There's been a buyback from Miracle for this fight. They've lost Matuma though. He's down for 70 seconds. They need to do something big. Saxa will be taken out, but Moon, we are ready to wrap back round, looking for GH, who did get the freezing field off, but they have the vision. They'll surround him with the treants, bring down the CM. A buyback will there be there from Kuroki. Miracle has to do something absolutely miraculous, really, to hold off this potential push that could come in from Thunderbirds. Roshan is available. They may choose to take it safe and go for it. Oh, he's going to miss the tornado, though, and they jump in from Wee with the Hex. Mind Control does manage to get the Echo Slam onto 2. Can they actually kill Wee? No, he phase shift dodges the Deafening Blast. The tornado will connect onto Misery. Kuroki coming in with the Wukong's command. They brought down Weehar. Misery in trouble as well. He's trying to get away. Resolution looking to block Kuroki. Found Miracle as well. They've lost 4. None with buyback on Liquid. And Resolution may not be done quite yet.
Ooh, he
the
lives.
adaptive strike, bringing Mind Control down low.
If he got the range perk, he would have gotten that kill.
But look at top lane. What's Furion doing? He's there. He's
Furion
on the
thinks-
racks. He's pushing in.
Moon Meander's been right-clicking a lot this game. He's doing a lot of damage. He just got a 3-shot GH here as soon as the Frostbite ends.
Mind Control, he's so low, but he wants to do his best. They want, oh, maybe they could kill him. Matuma Man's there as well. And can they get him? Yeah, they will. They'll kill him. They'll keep the racks alive on the top lane.
It's a drive-by hit right there. Did you see that?
That was a lovely little kind of drift, yeah.
Definitely, it's very, very difficult sometimes to predict Earthshaker just dunking in sometimes. That part can help. Helps against the Radiance, that's for sure. Unless he just dies.
That may
Dunk.
be the case. Oh! Jump! Boundless strike! He's out. He will survive. The hook. Oh, not going to quite catch GH. Kuroki up. Look at Miracle with the wraparound. Tornado. EMP. It's going to land onto Saxa. Matuma Man surrounds him. They'll find the Rubik. Resolution pops the BKB. Looks towards Kuroki. Kuroki's down and down. The X is there. Oh, they've got him. Miracle's down for 100. Matuma Man trying to save him with the song, but with the BKB on Resolution, he powers on through. And then not done yet, Thunderbirds. Misery comes in with the hook. Dismember onto CM. A 3rd member down. Triple kill for Resolution. They have no Invoker, no Monkey King, no buybacks available. They have been raxed. The Megas are out.
Resolution still got
truly
Aegis.
hold?
I don't know if they can. Earthshaker can go, and he's got Echo Slam, but they're not that grouped.
Oh, there's the dunk. He's looking to try and get a position. Will get a good one there as he brings down the Nature's Prophet. Hex again, though. Weehar makes a brilliant Hex plays this game, causing huge issues for the cause. Not going to be enough to kill him. There's the dunk again attempt. The Yules will be there to dodge it. Fisher isn't going to be. Jawn straight out to safety. And in the base, Resolution looking to man up against Matuma. Matuma looking to turn and fight. Does have this diffusal blade. And again with the dunk. Resolution falling incredibly low. In fact, he'll go down, but he has that Aegis ready for round 2. But Kuroki,
it's really good for Liquid.
with the Wukong's command. They bashed him up. Moon will actually buy back for this. 30 seconds before they have Miracle back. They're trying to do their best to fight and buy time for the Invoker to return. Can they actually do it though? The pressure's starting to come back in onto the structures. Hex is down to Matuma Man. Mind Control tries to help out, but he jumps forward, trying to just draw their attention away from the base. Buyback from the Earthshaker, buyback from Matuma Man. Miracle's back in 10 seconds. There's the dunk. We are falling low and he's down. They've taken down the puck for 99 seconds. Saxa focusing Kuroki with the help of Resolution. They'll take down the Monkey King. Sprout up onto himself, Moon, but the fish is through. Matuma Man, they've cut through the trees. They've spotted out Moon Meander. Resolution zips across the sidelines. Miracle gets the combo down onto Moon Meander. Moon Meander's down. There's a dieback on the Nature's Prophet, but they've lost Matuma Man a second time. It's a dieback for him as well. Mind Control will end up finding Saxa. Misery with the Dismember onto the Shaker. Can they save him? Oh, the Fisher onto Reza holds him back. He needs a beautiful combo here, Miracle. He'll go for the EMP setup onto Resolution, but Resolution turns and he combos down Miracle. Resolution survives. GH the last man standing, and he'll go down as well. Ultra kill for Resolution. GG is called, and Thunderbirds will take this series 2-1.
They made them work for that. Holy crap. Did you watch Mind Control in that fight? He's just hopping around.
And bopping.
He got to level 25, got the -2 second cooldown. He's just perma-stunning people.